What are we doing here? It's time for the show, you nincompoop. Oh, cool. What are you watching?
A handsome man who's not that old. A playful trickster with a heart of gold.
That's right, folks, it's
Rastov! Here comes Rastov stirring the pot, with the dice in his hand and a song in his heart. Games, news, and unboxing delight. You'll never guess what he's doing tonight. What about the thumbnail? Just shut up and watch. He's got laughs, he's got tears, he's got enough trauma for years and years. Ouch! He's the goofball king here to lift you up. He'll tease you lovingly till you've had enough. Rastov! From the land of humans, orcs and elves. No, he's not a hobbit, but they're up on his shelves. Rastov! He's got heart, he's got heat. His charm will sweep you off your feet. Rastov! Tune in, strap and get ready to vibe. It's Rastov's world and you're along for the ride.
Thank you, Dingy, for the flow state.
Unboxing dice or the rarest of cards. So open that box and blow your nards. What real reactions with a grin so wide? Hopefully the algorithm won't hide. He's a gaming master with no accolades, but chaos and heart, he's got them in spades. It's games, it's news, it's full out fun, and maybe advice if you're on the run. Turn yourself in. Rastov! A master without a dungeon, but he's still got soul. Hoping for 20s, but gets ones on each roll. Damn, Rastov! A wingman, a hype man, to take you out for lunch, man. And he's showing up with a sweet backup plan. Rastov! So plug in, press play, let the good vibes ride. It's Rastov's world, we're just along for the ride. Man, that song was cheesy and corny. Have you even met Rastov before? But he didn't even thank us yet. Just wait. He will.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another day in paradise. Life is pain. Everything is hard. Dude, I love a good emo variation of a song. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? It is one of those. Dingy said, stream time, Rastov, and Joe said, hey, Rastov, remember me? No, I think this is the first time I've ever seen you here before, so. I'll be honest. Oh, thank you, Buff, for becoming a Rastovian. I have, apparently Buff got arrested. I found that out yesterday. What the fuck? Dude, look, family shit can be complicated, okay? If you haven't seen his stream on it, you should go watch it. It was pretty fucking interesting. It was pretty goddamn interesting, I can't lie. You know, it's one of those things, you know, life is pain. Yeah, I don't know. Today I was just like, fuck it. I don't know. I didn't have a plan. I was like, you know, I don't know. I was just like, I just sat there and I was like, what could I do tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe I'll just be sad. Maybe I'll just be emo. I don't know. You need to fix my life. Okay? You need to fix my life. Yeah. You need to fix my goddamn life. My alcoholism. Remember, address it. Look. I have never, ever had alcohol before. Okay, not one time. I could barely get it into again. Like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go.
At Mesa 2311 super chatted $10. Do not let him lie to you. Buff was arrested for pimping and pandering to men.
He was arrested for pimping and pandering to men? Dude. I thought the rumors of him going back to the LCU were fake. Shit, I didn't know they were real. Damn. Joe said, bring back fire. Dude, I can't, dude, the glare from the light blueness of those donations are hurting my eyes. They're kind of a little hard to read. Oh, it's kind of, dude, fuck, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't understand where some of this shit comes from, you know? I try not to let this shit bother me, but sometimes I'm just like, dude, because then I have to start thinking, who is spreading this shit, right? Is it being made up? Is it is it something that someone is sharing? In which case, who the fuck's sharing wrong information? I don't know. So today, look, I know you guys have been leaking information about me. Okay, I know you have. You've been telling all kinds of people all kinds of things about me, and it's terrible. So I think it's time. I think it's time that you guys fully exposed me. Within reason. Okay. I'm looking at you, Mesa. I'm looking at you, Fuzz. Within reason. So what we're going to do, okay, is all you have to do is send through just expose me on a TTS, and I will show you what that actually looks like, because every situation in my life has been carefully documented by hidden cameras that I have everywhere. So if you want to see it, sorry, this hold on. Joe Mitto Head said you've scammed me, Twist. Can't read that. Sorry. So if you want to expose me some more, all right, I will show you what these look like, and I guess I'll have to post them all up on the Discord afterwards. So I've done some bad things, but look, you could expose some of the good shit I've done too if you really wanted to. You know, it's not all been bad. Some of the stuff has been, you know, somewhat wholesome. Some of the stuff has been good, I would assume, you know, so, you know, but you just want to, you know, expose me. Oh, well, I guess that's gonna be the. Why does the TTS always like break sometimes? That's why I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go.
At Voidin super chatted $9.99. Exposing yourself is illegal in my state. We have public decently laws.
I didn't know it was that kind of I guess I've been exposed for exposing. I guess that's a real thing, I suppose. Okay, well, let me see if I can pull up the footage. I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go.
At Joe Metalhead 4674 super chatted $4.99. Give me back my list you stole but munch. Tomato emoji.
All right,
tomato
I guess.
Emoji. Tomato emoji. Tomato emoji. Tomato emoji.
I guess I was. Look, I guess I didn't realize I was going to get exposed for doing that again. But like, that's much easier to read, Joe. That's much easier to read. So that says, give me back my list you stole Munch. So what am I supposed to be munching on? Like, are you saying I'm hungry? Am I hungry? Should I be eating something right now? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But you know what? I will grab the footage of that as well, and I'll get a still from that. And well, okay. Shit. I didn't realize I got arrested in my ducky pants. Shit, that was a bad day. What the fuck are those ducky pants, dude? Why would you do this to me? Why would you expose me for this? Didn't you? My life is already falling apart, okay? Why would you expose me to this? I can't believe I got done in my fucking ducky pants, man. That shit's crazy. Oh my god. I'm so surprised. That shocks me to my core. I can't believe that got caught on camera. Oh man, look, I'm so sorry. I just have to publicly apologize, I guess. I know look, this is just one of the many reasons of why my life is falling apart. Angie, welcome to Rastovian. Thank you very much. Okay, well, I guess I have to show me still in the list. Let's... And hold on. Joema Matilid said you were a PH at with an F. I know you're hungry. I couldn't read that. Sorry, bro. Dude. Why is it though that those duck pants go so hard? You know what? I will put those duck pants on the fucking store if you will buy them. Okay, if you want some I got exposed pants. Okay, look, I did get exposed for stealing Joe's list. Oh my god. It was a bad day, okay? It was a bad day. Look, I was down on my luck, you know. This was mullet stuff era of stuff. Look, oh my god, dude. I love on the list it says call mom be awesome. You know, so oh dude, this again, my jeans kind of looking pretty nice. I love it. It's just got like this. There's just so much on this image. It's just like the fucking puzzle pieces on the shirt. Like that's crazy. So look, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, I know I've done a lot of bad things. I know I've done a lot of bad things in my life, and it's all falling apart. You know, the alcoholism, the you know, all kinds of stuff. Joe became a Rastovian as well. He really wants that list back. Oh my god. That's so fucking funny, dude. So, you know, if there's anything else that you need to let me know. You want me to say that? Do you want me to put that on stream? Oh god, that's funny. That's really fucking funny. I can't show that. I can't show that. That's bad. I just can't show that. All right, that would be too bad. That would be too bad. That yeah. And look, I can't expose myself that bad. All right. But yeah. So if you guys have any other scandalous events that you want me to expose, I will. Because I think it's important to. I think it's important to just come clean. I think it's just important to you know to be upfront and honest about the bad things that we've done. Except like I'm having a hard time doing it because you know I've done so many bad things and everything's gone to shit. So sometimes I just need a little reminding. I'm glad you like it, Joe. I'm glad you like it. And look, I'm sorry that you don't know how to be awesome without that list. I'm sorry you don't know how to be awesome without that list. But one day, well, yeah, one day. All right. Now, boom, I do have tea for you, but can't tell you right now. I have to tell you later. Anyway. I'm trying to do a slower stream. Just a little slower stream, okay? I was watching Buff yesterday, right? And he said something about how he was talking about how he wishes he could do what Scooter was doing and just like sit in a closet and just relax and chat with the people, but he feels like he has to be on. I don't know if that meets the see like I first said come clean about the sweatshop in your basement. It's gotta be a TTS. I can't hear. I'm hard of hearing, so like I read it, but it just you know, I would, but that's just I couldn't quite hear the request. So if you want to add a little bit to that, I could definitely do that for you. You know, so Buff was talking about how, you know, Scooter's able, and the thing is Scooter is able to just sit there for hours and just chat slow and like, and it made me think like every day, right? Every day I stream, I feel like I've got to, you know, I've got to have like all the energy and be fucking on it and just as animated as possible. Why did I do this? Okay. Okay. Why, dude, why is it that StreamElements fucking sucks, okay? Can we just like... this shit just fucking sits there some days. Like, it literally just sits there. I care. I want it to read out. I want it to read out. I don't want to look at this all the time. I don't want to look at this image. Okay, it will not let me generate that image. There is multiple reasons why it will not let me generate that image. Okay, dude, I swear to God, TTS. All right, I'm gonna have to try something different. I could barely get it into like Jesus
like, what
Christ.
do you mean?
Like that's about as far as I could
At
go.
Laser 2311 super chatted $10. First the misogyny, now a sweatshop. In the year of our Lord 2026 American history stuff.
Who's our Lord though? Who's our Lord? You know, isn't that subjective? I don't know. Look, I mean, look, a sweatshop is kind of, you know, I don't know. Like, it won't let me generate it. Like, it legitimately will not let me generate it. I don't know if it's YouTube or StreamElements, but like every now and then the shit just freezes and it just won't like unfreeze. You know, Dingy had said, gotta be honest, it seems like Scooter has given up. I feel like Scooter doesn't know if he should carry on. You know, he was talking in a lot of analogies the other day, and he was kind of, you know, I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could
At
go.
FuzzK7L super chatted $10. Rastov told me to call his Discord Candyland like Django did.
Jesus
I feel
Christ, dude. Oh my God. Thank you, Fuzz. And thank you, Mesa. So this is apparently my, it wouldn't let me make a sweatshop because apparently ChatGPT can't generate shit that works on exploitation. So we've kind of pivoted into a dream termination call center. Yeah, look, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, look, this was a dark time in my life. I never wanted anybody to kind of see me like this. You know, I've tried to change since then, but Corey said that's me in the background. Him in the background, the back left. Yeah, Corey, yeah, Corey's you know what? These guys all got paid like really well, you know. Every dream they worked on commission, so they were highly motivated, you know. We crushed a lot of dreams. Like a lot of dreams got crushed. It was a good, you know, thank you for the star, anime love. But I guess I have to generate something else. Okay. There's no, let's not go there, okay? Let's not go there. Let's not go there, MJ. We don't need to draw attention to that. So look, I'll be honest. It is very hard to kind of slow down. It is very hard. Like even at the moment, I've kind of just relaxed myself just a little bit to try and see if I can do it. And it's hard. It's hard to not like, you know, want to just, you know what I mean? So, you know, I hope Scooter's okay. You know, like it's tough when you're questioning everything. Oh Jesus! Why do I look like Willy Wanker in this? Apparently, I've invited everybody to Candyland, except there's no candy. Welcome to a world of imagination and disappointment. I mean, that tracks, I guess. Still don't have an iron. Dude, this is how the shirt was designed, okay? This is how the shirt was designed. Look, I know I've done some bad things, okay? I'm starting to feel really self-conscious about all the things you're exposing me on. This is not the candy. Look, I'm not doing what you want me to do, okay? Look, even in make-believe land, I didn't do that. That's why I specifically said at the beginning, I'm looking at you, Mazer and Fuzz. I'm looking at you. Within reason was the words. Within reason. Goddamn trolls. Look. So, you know, I hope Scooter's okay. It's it honestly, it does get tough out there. YouTube land is a tough place to be, you know? YouTube land is a tough place to be. Dingy. Back to elite. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eris said hydration break. Thank you. Thank you, Bessie. I appreciate that. You know, but it's hard, right? Because like he's able to sit there for like, hours and nothing ever. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. He's able to sit there for hours, right? And just talk and talk and talk and talk. Like, Buff was talking about how that kind of gives him anxiety, right? Because he's like, I can't do that. I have to feel like I feel like I have to be on for the whole time I'm on screen. I get it. Like, it's fucking difficult. Like, I find it so like even now I'm trying to slow down and I can feel my energy just like, you know, coming out. So it's like, I don't know. Oh God, why is this shit laggy, dude? Fuck you, StreamElements. All right, Corey, we gotta get this shit off the ground, man. We gotta make it happen. We gotta make the magic. Aaron said Scooter isn't made to be a solo streamer. Most streamers can't make it, like any creative job. I like him, but his solo shows don't seem to have a purpose. It's not easy, dude. It's not easy. I think like really get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I can go.
Joe Metalhead 4674 super chatted $4.99. Does anyone remember the time Rastov got super angry because nobody bought his bath water?
I was hoping that wouldn't be exposed today. Thank you for that, Joe. Look, I think people take for granted, right? Especially when they've come from the LCU, how easy it is to do 5 days of content when you've got a whole universe to react to, right? Even balls, right? Even balls, which, I mean, really, the only thing we really used was the people, right? Like, we used the people's that were in the universe for the AI stuff that we made, right? We didn't really, like, we didn't talk about the drama or feed into that shit. We just kind of took the hosts and turned them into different things, you know? So it's, but I think a lot of people kind of take advantage, or take for granted the fact that you've got like a consistent content machine that's constantly churning something out. And the fucking hell. All right, whatever. And I think the thing is, what you don't like, what people don't realize is if there's nothing good going on, you can invent it. Yeah, like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I can go.
Badger Cat super chatted $5. Rastov, I demand an apology for calling me impressible. Rude. No one told me Rastovia would have so many weirdos and dupes. Thank you, Fuzz and Mazer.
Okay. Well, I will take that under advisement. Thank you, Badger. Look, I'm not. Look, do I have to apologize for telling the truth? I don't know. Okay, so this is not. What the dude? Sometimes ChatGPT really does me like real dirty. Why are there pedals in the bath? What the fuck, dude? This is crazy. You'll wait. What do you mean you'll miss me? Why are you gonna miss me? Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. What? Why you gotta do me like that, man? Why are you saying you're leaving? You can't leave me. Oh, it's your turn to stream. I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I can go.
At Q_Genix super chatted $6.60. Why do XLCU hosts flock to you when they left? Like Angie sniffing around to remind that she exists is weird. Like her Pac-Man looking self.
Whoa. Oh my God, what the fuck? What the fuck? Where did that come from? Where did what the fuck? All right. I don't know how to respond to that. I genuinely don't know. There's so much to unpack there. What the fuck? You know what? I'm only going to focus on the first part of that, which is why do XLCU hosts flock to me when they leave? It's because I'm cool, man. It's because I'm cool. And it's because when I left, I stole the secret Krabby Patty formula. That's why we haven't failed yet. Okay. I need... Jesus Christ. I have never seen that person donate here before, so like that's kind of weird. Okay. That shit's fucking through. Yeah, look, I'm gonna just focus on it. Look, I'm cool, okay? People like me, I guess. I don't know why. That part will always confuse me. Just hold on. So, how you guys doing? We having a good time? Everybody good? Joe said you're afloat because you scam and people haven't figured it out yet. Jesus Christ. So look, Badger, I can't give you an apology, but what I can do is show you the expose. I'm very sorry. I know that this was probably a very tough time for you, but unfortunately, this is what happened. So I can't hold like. Oh my god. Yeet. That shit's crazy. Oh my god. Look, this is what happens. You asked me for an apology and I think I just got yeeted. Sometimes you just get yeeted. What's the next tier list gonna be? I don't know. It's definitely not going to be controversies, though. And it's definitely not going to be fucking countries again. That shit was crazy. Oh. Yeah, so, look, I do apologize. Okay, you know what though? I do have to, you know, in the spirit of the other donation, I can't scam, so I do have to actually expose why they flock to me. Okay, I will do that. It's kind of a tough thing to talk about, but I will expose myself. I will expose what I've done, okay? Because like life is falling apart. One's in the chat if my life is falling apart, okay? If everything that could go wrong did go wrong, okay? Just one's in the chat. One's in the chat. Just one. I just need ones in the chat, okay? That's all I need. Just a couple ones in the chat. If you could ones in the chat, or some ones in the chat would be great. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. No. Oh, there's a couple of ones there. Okay. You can tell who's cool and who's not. Right? My life falling apart. Why are they... Okay, this is what ChatGPT thinks XLCU hosts look like. This is why ex-LCU hosts have been flocking to me, because I collected incriminating evidence on all of them, I guess. And that's why they're trying to get here, you know? Aaron said, you live in New Zealand. Of course your life is falling apart over spare Dude! Okay, bro. All right, you want to play it like that? Mr. Australia? You want to play it like that? Hey, New Zealand is great. I love New Zealand. Look at all of these. It's not my fault, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy. Look, I collected so much evidence on everybody. You know, they have to come kiss the ring. That's not what Angie is doing. She's not kissing the ring. Look, I go in Buff's chat, I go in Scooter's chat, I go in Nightmare's chat, go in Billy's chat, you know. I lurk and watch Angie. It's chill. It's chill. There's no spreadsheet, okay? Okay, there's only one spreadsheet. There is only one spreadsheet, okay? And that's for something completely different. I don't know who Katie Joy is. Like, were there real people on that? I could barely get it into, like, here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go.
Joe Metalhead
What the fuck, dude?
4,674 super chatted $4.99. Remember that time you blew a fart right to Desi's chops? Then kicked Sammy?
I said within reason, bro. Like, what the fuck? I don't remember that. Okay. You know, I remember the time you tried to gaslight me into saying I did that. Hold on. All right, I've put in the information. We'll see what pumps out. Why the fuck does it keep saying growth? Why? What is this translation? What did you actually say? What did you actually say? Does my name fucking translate in YouTube to goddamn growth? Okay, so here in the YouTube chat it said, Fuzz said, oh my god, growth. In my fucking multi-chat thing it said, oh my god, Rastov. Why does my name fucking translate to growth? I've thought people have been trolling me for a while. Does Rastov mean growth? Dude, that's not okay. Okay. Dinon said, I'm a bit newer. What is the spreadsheet people are talking about? Does it keep track of something important? No, there's no actual spreadsheet, you know. It's a meme. It's a little meme. It's a little community meme. So yeah, I've got my dude, I can't believe I'm getting exposed for doing this. This is breaking my heart, bro. No, look, I put exactly what you said in word for word, Joe. So I'm just gonna see what ChatGPT comes out. Didn't you? Well, the spreadsheet. There's no spreadsheet, man. There's no goddamn spreadsheet. Stop. We're not. Look, we don't do. I barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go. I don't want to. Fuck. Why couldn't it read that? Okay. Wrinkle McStinkle said, placing bets on the next host to pop up in your chat after everything some said about you when they left, or when you left. Convenient they do a 180 when they're out. Thank you. Look, the irony's not lost on me, okay? So this is Joe's request. I don't know why ChatGPT pumped this out, but this is what this is what came out. So I'm sorry, dude. I can't believe this is what happened. It blows my mind. It blows my. I'm so. Oh my God, Badger with the 5 gifties. Thank you very much. Hold on, let me get rid of this.
Hear ye, 5 just hit.
Oh wait,
Check your name.
get rid
Did
of the
you get
image.
one? Welcome in. Don't be quiet. Hey, who said that? Thank you. 5 in just like that. Say hello, you're in now. Make some noise. Let's go. That was clean. Thank you.
You know, I have some buds, you know, that I have some buds that I used to have in the LCU, so that, you know, they come hang out. It's chill. It's all gravy. Dude, Anime Love still didn't get one. That's nuts. Thank you, Badger Cat. Joe, I'm sorry. ChatGPT just would not make your request. ChatGPT just would not make your request. But I will make. You know, it is what it is. You know, I did say a long time ago that if you know, anyone that talks smack tried to hit me up afterwards, I drew that line in the sand, and since then, no one that talks shit did. So, you know, it's chill. You know, I don't think everybody is gonna you know, it's fine. You know, the ones that talk like shit don't want anything to do with me, and that's fine. The feeling's mutual. You know, I'm very I've been very careful about who I collaborate with. Buff said, "What are you talking about?" Certain skeleton told everybody to ask you to confirm stuff. Jesus, dude, please do not trigger me on that again. That whole thing fucking pissed me off to no end. Okay. I don't want to get triggered by that again, Buff. I don't want to get that. That shit made me angry. That shit made me very angry. Anyway, okay. That shit made me really fucking mad. Okay. All right, I need. Yep, don't trigger me again, bro. Don't you trigger me again. That shit made me so angry. Jason, member for a month, said, Rastov, what's good, my guy? Dude, you know, what's good is, you know, there's a lot's good. Well, actually, no, my life's falling apart, so unfortunately, nothing's good. You know, it's just a tragic, sad day. You know, my life was great a year ago. You think about where I was this time a year ago. I was in America. Well, I was on my way to America. You know, it was such a good time. Everything was great. Life was, I wasn't an alcoholic yet. You know, I hadn't been abandoned. My Docket team still loved me. I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go. Buff said the exact quote, ask Siley, ask Billy, ask Rastov. Actually, wait a minute, don't ask him. Lol, I'll never forget it. Yeah, shit was kind of crazy. Shit was kind of crazy. Melinda, member for 6 months, said, have you found a rehab center yet? No, I'm still looking for rehab because the alcoholism is too crazy. Okay. All right, this is kind of cool. Let's have a look at this. All right, let's have a look at this this image. So it's when I was in the LCU. It's Rastov's content is trash. He thinks he's funny. He's not. Rastov more like mid-tov. His viewers are brain dead simples. That's some gobbledygook. Who even watches this guy? Yep, real nice crew. When they leave, YouTube hates us now. No more drama content. No help. No one watches. We miss the good old days. We made a huge mistake. Now they all want to be best friends. You're the only real one. Bro, let's collab again. Forgive me, King. You were right about everything. I'm your biggest fan. Let's start a podcast. I heart Rastov, besties for life. Please give us a chance. We'll do anything. We swear. We just want your a friendship. Don't leave us behind. Funny how that works. Dude, I want that neon sign. I need that sign for my setup, bro. This comic is crack up. I fucking love it. Greg's vegan sausage roll said, try the stranger addiction. Alcoholism is basic. I mean, that's true. Everybody's doing that, right? So it's kind of, I need to be at least kind of different. Oh, you're going to send me a link for a custom neon sign? Dude, I found one that, and the what I wanted, it would have cost like fucking $2,000. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to spend $2,000 on a neon light. Yeah. God, Buff, why'd you have to bring that shit up again? It triggers me so bad. Stormy, member for 5 months, said, don't forget, you're not alone in your recovery. We love you and are here for you. I appreciate that, you know. That's the hardest part, is feeling like you're alone when everything's going to shit, you know. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you're all here. Poop guy said, Rastov, I'm going to send you the good drugs. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. One big ass party before I go. Look, man. Here for a good time. You know. So I don't know. This has been a much more like low-key stream today. As far as like me trying to put as much energy into it, I don't know. It feels different. It feels different. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just kind of, I'm enjoying vibing. I'm enjoying vibing with you guys, you know? If there's anything else you want to expose me on, feel free. But before we do that, I have to play the song for Melindia.
A champion has stepped in. The gate opens, the tear is claimed. Support becomes commitment. This moment is earned. The champion recognizes, stand and acknowledge. A champion has joined.
Thank you very much, Melindia. Dingy said, I hear Seattle has great rehab centers. Wink, wink. Dude, I tell you what. I think Billy added me to that chat kind of pissed off a lot of people. Well, it pissed off a few people. I don't know about a lot of people, but it pissed off a few people. Angie said, what the flock am I doing here? Flock you, Rasty. Hashtag flock stuff. Love Angie. No, I appreciate you, Angie. I don't think you're flocking. I don't think you're flocking. I don't think I remember ever hearing that you talked shit. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I ever heard that. But there were a bunch of people that did talk hella shit. And I made it very clear those people needs to stay the fucks away. Because they're going to be an insta ban. You get that every month for both channels? Yeah, if every time you re-up it, you got to let me know so we can play the song. It's a part of it, you know? It's a part of the magic. Mesa said, ban me from growing? How do I ban you from growing? Freedom Tower said, Rastov, did you hear what happened in New York City today? 2 people climbed to the top of the Empire State Building, hung a banner, climbed back down, and the male proposed to the girl on the spire. That's kind of crazy. You know what? Congrats, I guess. Did she say yes? I mean, it's kind of important. You re-up for both 2 days ago? Oh, I'll have to get you on the gaming channel. But how am I supposed to ban you from growing? Like, how tall are you? Or is that not the kind of growing that you're talking? Like, dude, did he? Okay, hold on, let me check. He didn't even say growing. He said rest up. Dude, this fucking auto-translate's pissing me off, dude. I have honestly thought that I've been getting trolled for the last week because of people have been saying growth. Like, people will just say growth in the chat. Just every now and then, just growth. And it's been pissing me. And the thing is because Buff came in and started saying grass, I thought it was just another joke on top of grass. Why do I use Edge? It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what? I've tried to use the other ones and they just go slower. So I can't ban Fuzz, okay, from having. No, I can't ban Mesa from having that kind of growth. I could ban Fuzz from nothing. I don't know. You guys don't get banned here, okay? The only people I ban are the LCU dents that come in because they're bored over there. If you don't want to be entertained over there, you don't get to come troll here, okay? That's not how this works. Look, sometimes, you know, sometimes in life we're presented with situations and dealing with those situations is difficult. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's, yeah. I want to pose a question to you though, all right? And I want to hear I want to hear if you would do this, okay? If you had a button that you could press, right, which would basically reset your life back to like age fucking 5 or something like that, right? It resets your life back to 5, except one of the major events in your life is going to be changed. Everything else is potentially going to happen, but one major event in your life is going to change. So that could be like it could be anything like you don't meet the love of your life, could be like you don't have kids, could be something tragic, could be something, it could be anything, could be something good, could be something bad, right? But when you get back to you don't get to pick the event. It could be something completely random. So it could be like, you know, and something crazy happens in its place, right? So it could be that like you win the lottery or some shit, you know, and you only find out when you get back to that point that you push the button. So if you're 30, when you turn 30, you get the knowledge of what changed, right? So it could have been that you had a Lightning McQueen said ka-chow. Thank you. So like, for example, let's say you push the button, right? Let's say you've got a kid, you push the button, you go back in time, start at age 5, live your life, no kid this time, right? You hit 30, all of a sudden you remember you used to have a kid in this previous life, and now you have to live with the fact that you don't have that kid no more. Would you press the button? Now, also knowing that is that one of these events is going to change, right? One of these events is going to change, which could impact everything else that happens too. So it could be a big change, could be a little change, could be an insignificant change. Poop Guy's just like, nah, fuck that, I'm pushing it. Denon's like, no way, I'm pushing that shit. I don't know. I don't know. You know? Meek said, when I reach this time again, can I click the button again? Just eternal reroll? Well, you don't know. You don't know if you're going to be able to push the button again. The thing is, right? Like, let's say, I don't know, let's say you have some kind of crippling illness. And there's a chance that you pushing this button is going to change that. But there's a chance that it could get worse, right? Like I was thinking about it. I was like, man, because a lot of people think like, fuck, if I could go back in time and do it all over again, you know? It's tough. It's a hard decision because like you don't know what's going to change and you don't know what the knock-on effect of what's going to change. It could be anything. You know, it could be something bad that happened in your life that changed. Or it could be something really good that you miss out on. Could be you know, instead of meeting your best friend, it could be you accidentally like walk past each other and never actually meet each other, you know? Corey said, probably wouldn't have met my wife if I hadn't made certain decisions I regret. Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Everything leads to, you know, everything leads to where you are right now. That would have been that would have sucked. That would have been a tragedy if that didn't happen. Melinda said, no, would not change anything. It's all made me who I am. I'm happy with who I am. Fair enough. It's a tough thing to think about. Jesus, Mesa said if I never destroyed the CD-ROM, I might not be here being a parasocial viewer of Rastov. That's true. Dinon said, wouldn't not hitting the button essentially contain the same risks? You never know what could happen tomorrow based on where you are now. That is true. That is true. But the thing is if you hit the button, right, you're not going to know any different until you get to that point of your life. Again. It's kind of crazy. Okay, dude, I have to turn off this fucking, I have to turn off this auto-translate somehow. Because MJ just said, really? And I was like, that's kind of sassy. And then I checked the multi-stream and she said, true. Like, I got to turn this shit off. How the fuck do I turn this off? How do I turn off auto-translate? I swear to God. I was like, damn, that's a sassy reply. Automatic, okay, once you tap on the YouTube app, hold on. Got reactions. Dude, it literally will not let me change it. Like, what the fuck? Okay, it says click on the triple dots, turn off translation. Well, okay, genius. There's no fucking translation button there. There's no button. There's no goddamn button. I can't turn off the fucking auto translate. It's breaking my goddamn heart. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. Oh. Never mind, I found it. It's in the stream thing. So it's not Edge, it's a YouTube thing. Yep, see, and now it's untranslated all of the oh, I can mouse over it to see what it actually was. Ah. Okay, so it's not an Edge thing, it's a YouTube thing. When you set up the stream, there's a new customization option under live chat that's automatically ticked. That says live chat translation. That's nuts. I did not know that. Okay. Also have a leaderboard. Who's my top fan? Wait, Joe is my top fan? What the how is Joe my top fan? That's crazy. He hates me. Then Maze is my second top fan. Okay, I like that. I like that. And how okay, Fuzz is my third top fan. Okay, dude, I need some more top fans. I need some more top fans. This shit's kind of crazy. I know it resets every time, Corey. I know it resets, okay? Look, I need some better tops, okay? Wait. Just gonna move on from that. I'm not saying you're not good enough. I'm not saying you're not good enough, okay? I'm just saying that it would be nice to, you know, have some variation. Look, we just don't need male-dominated top fans, okay? I feel like, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna take a look. Yeah, this is just No, don't leave. No, don't leave. That's not cool. I don't want you to leave. No. Oh, come on. Dude, stop with that shit. Because someone's going to believe you, okay? Someone's going to believe you. Now, if you would like to expose anything else I've done, I think it's been a very healing stream so far. You know, it's important to heal, and it's important to understand that, you know, sometimes these things happen. Sometimes these things happen, you know? My life has all but fallen apart. Oh God. Oh man. So I did want to talk to you guys about Rastovia in general, right? Because it's coming up on 7 months now, right? On the I think the 19th, it's 7 months. 19th my time. So it's the 18th in America. You know, it's 7 months is crazy. Like I didn't think we would get this far, you know. Everyone kind of oh. Fair enough. Well, thank you very much, Melindia. I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like that's about as far as I could
At
go.
Melindia92 super chatted $76.15. Does this equalize it?
I think that fucking blew it out of the water. Thank you very much. I'll make something for you. And Doug, member for 6 months. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna make an image for that. I'm gonna make an image for that. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, how you guys feeling like everything is going? You know, because we've obviously had some ups and downs. You know, like there's been some things that have happened that have, you know, we've had ups and downs. We've had, you know, some crazy shit happen, like the SATA stuff, which we talked to Fire about. You know, we've had the Nom Nom situation, which is kind of nuts. Which kind of like part of it made me wonder, like, dude, has Nom Nom been over there like spreading shit about me? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, so apparently Rastovia has been taken over by Viking women. So this is like if there was ever a way to go, I think this is probably it. So what the fuck? I guess this happens. I guess this is well shit. I guess I guess this is life now. Damn. Some Peter Pan looking Viking women. Death by Snoo. Oh man. But I want to get your honest opinion on how you guys feel like everything's going, you know? Like are you feeling confident? Are you feeling like we're falling off? I don't know. I want to know your honest opinions on everything, you know? Are the streams still interesting? Are you hoping that we mix up the content and do some different stuff? Dude, I swear to God, it was not. God damn it, Hugh. All right, I have to. Why is this lagging? Like this lag is crazy. Fuck you, StreamElements. I just want to respond. I just want to respond. Silent Gray said, "Yo, we getting another Friday drinking stream? If so, I'll be there sipping on some White Claws." MJ said, "Personally, I think you stress too much about switching it up." I really get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could
At
go.
Hugh, yes, 1,156 super chatted $10. Sorry to hear about your alcoholism and your heartbreak and being abandoned by all supporters. One day at a time. And that dress was black and blue.
White
Thanks.
and gold, bro. It was white and gold. It's literally white and gold. Like, you sent me a screenshot being like, it was literally white and gold. But anyway, okay, so look, I think I probably do stress too much about switching it up. But you know, I'm always down for feedback and stuff, you know. I always want to know if you guys are enjoying it. You know, because that's how I grow. I grow through feedback. Oh my god. Dude, this is tragic. This is my life, you know? Hold on. I know exactly what to do here. It's disappointing. I don't know how I have 3 arms, but I do. Maybe that's why my heart was shattered in twine. My alcoholism hitting that bottle. Dude, I still look like pretty upright for someone that drank that much, dude. I look great. And then all of the supporters have left out the door. Done with your streams. Used to be fun. Who? Unsubbed. He fell off. Not entertaining anymore. Bye. Dude, that's legitimately a screen cap from the average LCU live stream. That's actually funny as shit. Whoa! Come on, why lag now? Why lag now? I want. Thank you, Dingy. I'll thank you again when it shows up. You could do some kinky shit with 3 arms. That would be kind of crazy, actually. That would be kind of crazy, dude. You could think of all of the you know, think of all of the magic. Do I own the old balls intro song? Really get it into yeah, I made that shit. That's mine. What do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I can go.
At DingGD6, I super chatted $49.99. Just saying thanks for the great community.
Well, thank you again, Dingy, for the dono. Thank you for being a part of it. Like, again, I say this all the time because it's true. A community is only as good as the people in it. You know, like, if you guys weren't here being like so fucking cool, welcoming, like creative, and just like into it, it wouldn't be as good as it is. You know, I know that during like summertime in America, a lot of people fuck off and go on holidays and do other things, you know. And that's chill, you know, like come back whenever you feel like it. It's not yeah, the idea that people need to be like strapped to their community is crazy. You know, you've got your own life to live, right? Like, being a part of something's not an obligation, you know. You're here for entertainment and enjoyment, you know, bit of community, bit of fun. So when you feel like, you know, like this is a secondary thing, right? This is something that makes life better. You know, it doesn't need to be your entire life, or it, you know, unless you know, unless you need that right now, in which case that's fine too. But you know, it's just the community is only as good as the people in it, and that's why I keep the bad people out. You know, and there have been some bad people that have tried to get in, and it's just I just don't fuck with that. So, but it's funny because like there's a culture in the LCU where if you do bad things, you can pay pig or like donate to get back in. So I've had people hit me up being like, bro, you know, I'll become a champion if you you know, let me back in the community. I'm just like, no, Like you banned for a reason. You were banned over there for a reason. Like I'm not allowing you entry for money. Like, no, sorry. You go somewhere else. Like it's fine. I'm keeping my peeps. My peeps are safe. You know, the community is only gonna grow. It's only gonna get better. Doug said, I'm taking a week off in 2 weeks. Well, there we go. Bulk pack member for 6 months. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. DVD said, I used to watch the LCU every day. Haven't watched it for over a month. I enjoy watching you, Buff, and Nightmare. Yeah. You know, that's the thing is you can't argue with effort. You know, I'm gonna steal that saying from someone. You can't argue with effort because you just can't. It's important. Like, as long as people are trying, right? Like you're gonna want to show up to help. You know, you're gonna want to show up to see what happens. If there's effort being put in, then you'll put in effort. If you show up and you think no one's like, if you show up and you know you don't think anything any time is being invested, any energy is being put into it, you kind of feel like I don't know. It's a weird thing, right? Because everybody treats this stuff differently. You know, I try to treat this as like the best job ever. You know, because it is the best job ever. I absolutely love it. It's so much. It's so fun. Every day is just a fucking blessing. And like, there's some days I wake up and I don't feel like I've planned enough, and I'm like, oh, dude, I just shouldn't stream today because like it's not going to be good enough. But then I realize I need to just still do it, and I still go live, and like we just make some magic happen on the spot. And it's not for everyone, and it shouldn't be. But for the people that it is for, then awesome. I love it. Am I going to stream with Billy someday? I mean, probably. We keep talking about it, but we're just busy. Silent Grace said, I support as much as I can between working and fatherhood. Sometimes I can't tune in, brother, but I love this community. Yeah, that's all good. And when you're here, it's awesome. When you're not here, it's awesome. Just show up when you can. MJ said, here's what I'll say. If anyone out there silently watching thinks negatively about Rastovia and wasn't kicked out, I promise if you join the Discord for a day, you'll see it's all good fun. Yeah. You know, we had one moment, all right, where there was a little bit of too much schooning going on, okay? A little bit too, like, you know, there might have been a little bit of, it might have been taking a little far, you know, but we took care of it. You know, we took care of it. You know, there's been no serious shit happen. Nothing serious. It's all just been vibes. Although I have had people, I've had people leave the server because they're like, dude, there's just not enough drama here. I'm like, look, I'm like, can I interest you in some buff? Because like, honestly, I just don't want it. I don't want drama. I can't be asked, you know, I just can't be asked. I just want to chill. I just want to have fun. I want like, you know, I want everyone to be I want it to be like a little palate cleanser, you know? You go off, you know, you watch all of the things that make you go, you know, what's up, Nightmare? It's good to see you, brother. You know, it's if you go off and you watch all of the dramatic things and you're like, oh my God, that was crazy. And then you come back to Rastovia and you just hang out and chill and unwind and then do it again the next day. Like, you know, that's how it should be. Somewhere to relax. Cryptic Cowgirl member for 6 months. Thank you. Said, I'm so glad you and Billy left. It still makes me angry when I hear them say shit that isn't true about you and Billy. Glad I can support you over here. Yeah. I appreciate you, bro. It's yeah, it's weird because like, it's funny because like I constantly get talked about like on Cafe specifically with Tommy. He's constantly saying Rastov did all this underhanded shit because you guys told me about it when he got here. He did all this stuff with Ken. Even though the stuff with Ken was to help his show do better because Ken sucked. Like Ken was getting no traction, so I helped him out because he asked for help. But that's underhanded apparently. I don't know. I don't care. It's just stupid. It's been 7 months. Stop talking about me. Bro, do something else. Go outside. You know, fucking like take a walk. I don't know. Get a hobby. Like, oh, it's just weird. It's just weird. Just get a fucking hobby. Or eat something. Just blows my mind. Like, it's, dude, I don't know why I'm paying rent here. I live rent free in all these fucking dickheads' heads. Some prime real estate, bro. I need to start renting that shit out. Make some money. It's actually crazy. Actually goddamn crazy. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Nightmare's idea for making houses and shit in his Discord, I was like, bro, I should have stolen that. Did I leave that group chat? Yeah, I left that group chat within like 30 minutes, I think, or an hour or whatever. 30. It was pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, I just said no thanks and then just left it. So I got no interest in talking to him, you know? I got no interest in talking to Keem. No, I don't care whether or not it was for business or not. I just don't care. Like, leave me alone. You know? And it's funny because, like, I get people say, like, Rastov talks about the LCU sometimes. I respond when I get talked about, which is every day, and I still don't talk about it every fucking day. Dude. I could literally jump into any cafe episode now and type in Ras, and my name would come up. Because it does. Every single day. Because I get sent the statistics every single day. Are we gonna have a gaming tournament with all the ex-hosts or no? Dude, that would actually be really fucking fun. I can't lie. I would get very upset losing though. You know, I would need some practice time. Okay, I would need some practice time. I would have to do some streams to get my mad skills up. We'd have to pick a game, like a good game. They do still go nuts over Becky. They'll never let you go. The funny thing is, right, is they don't like the idea that they want Becky back is just wrong. No one wants her back, right? There might be a couple of fans that want her back because they were fans of hers. But the idea that like hosts want her back or, you know, people want her back is just not true. People want back the feeling that they had when she was around, right? At the time, everything was cool. Everything was great. It was interesting. It's not interesting anymore. So they don't want her back because no one actually liked her, right? They want the feeling of how it used to be when she was there, when like you would watch the shows and when they would talk about her, it was interesting. But there's a reason why after she left the first time to start her BBU and came back, she only had 300 viewers and made $200. And that's why she got fired. Yeah, that's why it was a work. Because I guarantee you, right? I guarantee you that if she had pulled thousands of viewers and shitloads of money, they would have been like, hey, welcome back. Like, I'm not like, let's not act like it was a fucking lick back intentionally. It was, everyone thought it was going to be hype. It wasn't. Aaron said, to be fair, you're the only host Keem could trust to run the LCU. Deep down, he needs you, but you're way better away from his abusive nature. Yeah. Yep. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know. But I'm getting arrested. Yeah, that's right, Billy. I'm getting arrested. He gonna arrest me again. Oh, it's just I just don't care. Like, it's dumb. It's just dumb. Dinon said, are you rock solid on never going back, or are there hypothetical conditions that could sway you even if they are unlikely? No, I'm rock solid. I'm rock solid. And I also would never go back, you know? It's, I don't know, like, I don't see the point in going back to somewhere I used to work, you know? No, I've never been one to take a, you know, to take a back step. It's only forward, right? And if this, like I said, if this falls apart, I will go and get a job because I have the qualifications to go and get a job. Like, it's not a big deal. You know, I'm going to ride the train as long as I can. And look, if my ideal outcome would be that this becomes like a career, right? Like years down the line, we're still doing streams. We've grown. Everything's getting better and better and better, you know, and we're still doing it years to come. That's exactly what I want. But I would never go back there. I just won't. It's not a pride thing. It's not a, you know, it's not an anger thing. It's just that it would be a back step, you know. It wouldn't be. It's not for me. And the thing is if the LCU blew up, like actually blew up, like became the biggest thing on the internet, I wouldn't regret leaving. Because I just don't want to be a part of it anymore. It was cool for a while, and then it just wasn't cool, you know? And it's, yeah, I don't know. Cryptic Cowgirl said it all started when you almost beat Live with Crowns, then all kinds of fuck shit. I still remember messaging him in that group chat being like, bro, what are you doing? You know I didn't poach anyone. And he said, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You're going to learn who I am. That was his reply. MJ said, what about the way things are going leads you to believe you won't be doing this years from now? I have very fucking crazy imposter syndrome. Like in my head, right? In my head, I have this, you know, I'm my own worst critic, but I have this idea, right? I have this idea in my head that one day every single viewer is going to wake up and go like, why am I watching this clown? What the fuck am I doing with my life? And simultaneously, everybody is going to be like, I need to make better life decisions and go somewhere else. I can't help it. I've always had imposter syndrome, right? Like ever since I was a kid, the worst things that could happen generally happen, you know? But I've learned to not let that stop me from trying. I used to, for a very long time, I used to let fear just stop me from trying to do anything. You know, I wanted to try YouTube since I was a teenager. But every time there was an excuse, oh, I didn't have a good enough webcam, didn't have a good enough microphone, the internet connection wasn't good enough. Like, always just protecting myself with fear. Always just no. Because like if I failed or if it went badly, you know, I didn't think I could handle it at the time. Corey said, forever proud of you stepping up, brother. I mean, Corey knows, dude, we talked about this shit all the fucking time. I remember, you know, Corey did YouTube for a while. You know, and he was getting like hundreds of thousands of views on his videos and shit like that. And I remember being jealous. I was like, fuck. And I wasn't jealous that he was having success. I was jealous that he had the nuts to do it and I didn't. I was like, I wish I had the balls to just fucking do it. And it was only after my mother died that I was like, I can't let fear rule my life anymore, you know? Denji said, here's a cringe exercise. Look in the mirror and repeat, I am worthy. I've done positive affirmations and all that kind of stuff. You know, they do work. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a defense mechanism that I'm probably going to have for the rest of my life of just always, yeah, just assuming bad shit's going to happen because bad shit always fucking happens, you know? When I'm happy and everything's going correct, that's when I feel the most uncomfortable. I don't know if anyone else is like this or if it's just me, but if nothing's going on, if there's no problems, if everything is good, just fucking I feel very uncomfortable. DVD, welcome to Rastovian. you know? Everything went well. Oh, that's fucking awesome, Athletics. So happy for you, bro. So happy for you. Aaron said, honestly, I wanted you back in the LCU with Sweet Tea, but AMAC is doing a great job. The only thing I'd love to see is you come back as a special guest, and I know that is wishful thinking. I mean, look, if, Buff jumped up on a show. I can't remember that fucking show's name. I can never remember it. I don't think there's anything wrong with him doing that, you know? I don't think there's anything wrong with Buff jumping up on a show for a fucking little spot and doing a thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But if anything like that was to ever happen as like a one-off, he would have to pull his head out of his ass and get over the fact that people are going to watch who they're going to watch. You know? Because if the content over there was good, you wouldn't have to worry about the viewers going elsewhere because they would want to stay. The issue is that they don't want to stay because they don't enjoy what's going on over there anymore. It's pretty fucking simple, right? It's a fucking simple concept. Billy said AMAC is basically just hot Rastov. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, brother. That's my best friend. That's my best friend right there. You know, it's just, I don't know, man. I want them to figure it out, and I want them to succeed. I want them to find a way that they don't have to worry about what's going on outside of the LCU. I want them to not have to give a shit that Buff's doing good. I want them to not have to care that I'm doing good, you know? Thank you for the 6-7 Athletics. If I could literally just fucking cut myself off completely and have nobody like refer to me and them in the same fucking sentence again, I would do it. Like, that's how badly I just don't want to be associated with it anymore. Hush Pup said, yes, it's called waiting for the other shoe to drop, Rasty, and it's magical thinking, and it isn't based on anything real. I know! That's what sucks, is I know that it's not real, but I can't stop it from happening, you know? But it used to stop me from doing all kinds of stuff. I don't let it, I've managed to work through it and find a way to not let it impact that stuff anymore. So it's been an interesting journey, you know, learning how to manage thoughts and stuff like that, you know. Bro, it's like, yeah, it's anytime shit's about to go good, I get this fucking gut feeling. I'm like, something bad's about to happen. I had this feeling last week. I had this feeling right before my birthday. I've always had this feeling, right? I had this feeling right before my dad died. I had this feeling right before my mother got sick, you know, and a bunch of other shit that's happened. And literally, I had this feeling the day before Fire came to me and said, bro, I just passed out. I'm going to the hospital. And then they found that thing in his head. And I like, it just, and so they used to say that it was like self-fulfilling prophecy, but I'm like, I didn't cause any of these things to happen. So I can't self-fulfill it, you know? I could see it from the point of like, you're the whole, like, something's always going to go wrong. So as soon as it does, you're like, of course it did. I get that. But it's like, you know, it's, yeah. Nightmare said, it's not a fun process leaving. It's incredibly difficult because of how you're treated as a creator. I, for one, have no regrets. Yeah, it sucks. It's bullshit. You know, especially because the message that gets given is, it's incredibly fucking manipulative. Incredibly manipulative, because it's like, literally everyone is like, if you don't want to be here, then leave, right? And then in the DMs, they're like, dude, you should just go. Honestly, like, this is not good for you. Like, I hate seeing what this is doing to you. And then you leave, and they're like, I can't believe he left. Like, it's just fucking dumb. It's so stupid. Bro, the amount of people that told me I should go, they're like, dude, I hate seeing this happening to you. I hate seeing you go through this. And then I left. And then they were like, I can't believe Rastov left. Oh my God, how could he do this to Kim? And then I would have people like, dude, don't come back. You look so much happier. But then on their shows, they'd be like, I can't believe he won't come back. Like, it's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Ah. Meek said, you're leaving your job and having your past employer and employee slander the shit out of you. Anywhere else but YouTube, they'd be sued to shit. Just too much effort, you know? Just too much effort. Dingy said, they still say you tried to snake viewers. I left quietly. Like, there have been people that have done farewell streams. You know, there have been people that put up posts saying I'm leaving. They've done it publicly on the stream. Like, it's just like, I just left. I just thought about it for a day. I didn't say anything to anyone, and then I just left. Well, actually, no, that's not entirely true. I woke up banned. I woke up banned, and that was why I was like, you know what? Maybe I should go. I need space. Give me some space. I clickbaited after I got banned. Okay, I did not clickbait before I got banned. I woke up, got banned, and I was told I was starting a universe with Sweet Tea. So I was like, well, go fuck yourself then. I'm starting Disabilities in Dice. And that song goes so hard. Yeah. And I asked opinions first if it was a good idea to a few people who said it was hilarious. Those same people, well, a couple of those same people, one of them was like, no, you shouldn't have done that. A couple of those same people then said, I can't believe you actually did it. Motherfucker, you said it was funny. Oh, man. That would be an amazing shirt. I need space. Dude, Disabilities and... I had this whole plan what I was going to do. Right? I had this whole plan that I was going to clickbait it because, like, you know, half of me thought it was a meme that I had been banned. I was like, this is kind of a joke, right? This is kind of a joke. Like, I've literally been asleep. Like, how am I starting a universe? Like, this is dumb. I could barely get it into, like, here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go.
At PowerAge_1986 super chatted $6.90. Disabilities and Dice stream when?
Dude, let me find... Because I made up a logo and everything for it. I half thought it was a meme, right? And then I get sent all these clips of him just going absolute fucking nuclear batshit crazy on streams. I was like, oh, it's not a meme. Okay. Because I literally went to sleep and hadn't made up my mind, like, fully, right? I was like, nah, I think I'm going to go. I hadn't made up my mind fully. I wake up banned saying I'm starting a universe with Sweet Tea, and I'm like, all right, I guess my decision's been made for me. So this was the logo I made up. I never got to use it. I never got to use it. It would have gone... I had this... Oh, fuck, what did I just delete? Hold on, undo that. My plan was, right? My plan was to start the stream and make a joke that she was late and then just be like, I guess she's not coming, and then go off into, you know, my actual stream, you know? Dingy said the smiles on your guys' faces when you stream now is great to see. Yeah, it's so much easier not having someone just fucking shit on you fucking 24/7, dude. I don't operate that way. I don't get built up by getting ripped down. Look, I'm a delicate flower. You have to nurture me. I need TLC. I come from a culture where if a boss did that shit to you, they'd be in court. Like, you just don't get to fucking yell and scream at people and get away with it. Like, that's just not how it works here. It's just not. You know, Sweet Tea misses me. I miss Sweet Tea. She's great. You know, she's funny as hell. Hushpop said the only one who is causing the problem with X-Host is Keem, and it's so damaging to the LCU. You guys will be watched or not, depending on what viewers decide. I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go. King of Kingless said, honest question, what's stopping you from doing still doing it with someone else? As long as it doesn't involve Matt Mercer, I'd watch. You don't like Matt Mercer? Dude. You don't like the voice of Vincent Valentine, bro? That's crazy. Look, I'll be honest. I am very, very cautious about collaborating with people. I don't feel like I am established enough, right? And I feel like I need to focus more on making my own shit solid, right? Because it sometimes feels like a house of cards, and that if like one wrong thing could make the whole thing come falling down. So I'm very cautious. I'm very careful. It doesn't mean that like there's nothing personal against people if I do or don't collaborate. Billy said I keep begging Rastov to collaborate. And he calls me slip. No, we spend most of our time playing phone tag. You know, that's the thing. I stream and then I plan and then I eat somewhere in there and then I've been helping Fire learn how to do shit, like, which has been really fucking cool. Teaching Fire how to stream has been fucking dope. I've been really enjoying that. You know, it gives me a little itch that needs to get scratched, you know? It's this little itch to scratch. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I genuinely just want them to forget about me. Like honestly, I just want them to forget about me. Because it's the problem doesn't come from the fact that like they say shit, right? It's the fact that they say shit and then it spreads. And then people like start coming over and being like, oh my God, I heard this happen. I'm just like, bro. But I guess that's the internet, right? Like that's something you've just got to get rid of or get used to. You can't get rid of it, right? It's just going to be a part of it. But it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Because I'm like, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. You know? And it's like, oh, Rastov does all this shady stuff behind the scenes. No, I don't. I'm busy fucking trying to plan for my streams. I don't know. A lot of the time, this shit's just word vomit, you know, just getting it all out. Yeah. Will they say something and then try to talk to you? Yeah, that shit's weird, bro. Like, this guy's the biggest piece of shit ever. You want to get on a call with me? No. No, thank you. I'm good. It's like, don't worry. I'll call you, okay? I'll call you. If I want to talk to you, I will. If I don't, you won't hear from me. It's just weird. It's just weird. Like it's very weird behavior. Like I don't know. I've had cleaner breakups with some fucking psycho women. Like it's nuts. Hush Pup said Nightmare, Billy, Rastov, Scooter, Gidgy, Buff, Roxy, Savage, Steak, Angie are massive losses to the LCU, whether they admit it or not. The place hasn't recovered. No. Hasn't. You know, it hasn't recovered. I do find it funny, though, that everyone that goes on live, Boogie literally tries to convince to quit. Like, that does crack me the fuck up. Because he was trying to convince me to quit before I ever even had the idea of leaving properly. And I was like, nah, I like this place. I love it. And then that's when Keem started turning up the fucking heat. And I was like, maybe he's on to something. Maybe I should quit. Because I'm getting sick of this shit. I'm forced onto a show that I don't want to be on. And now I have to get shit every day for it, right? You're making me do something I don't want to do. I don't like doing. Can we be honest? Becky, someone had to say it. I mean, again, I don't like, dude, this is the thing. The psychology around it is this. People don't want her back. They want the feeling of how it was when she was back. Okay? Now, there's a couple of people that want her back, right? But the general, like, feeling of it, they want the feeling that it used to give. You're never going to get that. Because remember, she came back and no one cared. She got flicked off. Like, it's just, I don't know. You want how it used to feel, right? Because the thing is you can't put the genie back in the bottle. You can't unsay the things that she said, right? She ripped back the curtain. She fucking, she exposed scams. The thing is she could go back. It's not going to hit the same because all that shit happened. You just won't forget that it happened. It's the psychology behind it. That's why people want to do reunions for stuff, right? Because they want to recapture how it used to feel, and then you do the reunion, you're like, fuck, that just didn't feel as good as it used to, because it's never as good as the first time. You know, Hushpup said, and belated happy birthday, Rusty. Hope you had a great day, and this year will be a huge and amazing one. I appreciate that. Thank you. It was a nice birthday. It was kind of a mixed sad birthday, but it was okay. Not the worst birthday. I miss Stonic. Dude, Stonic was cool. I liked Stonic. But, you know, he just he was more of a record and edit up a documentary guy, you know? Yeah. But no, like, it's no one can take away the good times from the LCU, right? Because there were some great ones, some fantastic times. You know, it only really turned to shit. Like, I only stopped enjoying it maybe that last month and a bit, maybe 2 months. You know, up until that point, I loved it. It was fucking awesome. I woke up every day enjoying it. Like, it was cool. But I got limits, and they got pushed, and then I peaced out. It's as simple as that. And I was very honest about it. I was very honest about it behind the scenes. I was like, bro, you're pushing me to a point where I don't want to come back from. And, you know, and he would take that as a challenge. So he would fucking be more of a dick. I'm like, dude. And then I asked him for help. I was like, help me. Like, just stop fucking telling me I'm doing shit wrong and actually help me. I've never asked for help one time. Help me. And he's like, I don't know. It's like, okay then. 2 months is a long time to not be happy. Yeah, like, I was fucking miserable. It was awful. You know, it was just fucking miserable and awful. You know, I just hated it. And it sucks because it was so cool. It was so good. You know, I still tried. I just, you know, it just wasn't, I don't know. It sucks. I look back on it and I wish I could have found a way to make it work, but I don't regret the way that it ended either, you know? Hushpup said, yeah, I agree about Becky. People want to go back to feeling good. Becky, by the time I started watching, was already pretty unpopular. The irony is people wanting her back when she is the one. Yeah, she's the one that left, right? She bailed, right? And she didn't bail because she was unhappy. She bailed because she thought she could do it better, and that's just the facts. My trip to the USA was amazing. Dude, I had so much fun. You know, it was good. Dingy said, remember how he treated you about the 4-hour streams and then he couldn't do it either? Dude, the 4-hour streams he put on, if I had done that shit, he'd have been fucking screaming at me, texting me. Bro, if there were so many times he would text me and be like, say this, say this, say this, and I'd be like, no. I just ignore it. I'm like, no, I'm not your mouthpiece, bitch. You want to say it? Jump up and say it. I'm not fucking calling people out on your behalf. Fuck off. I have my own thoughts. He's like, you're a pussy. I'm like, no, I'm just not talking for you. You want to call out a host? Call out a host. It's not my job. Oh, so dumb. So I'm honestly like, I try to let this shit go, but I'm pissed off that he's now spread a bunch of bullshit that's just not true. Like, honestly, you know, I know we're memeing it, we're fucking clickbaiting it, we're turning it into jokes, you know, but I didn't get my heart broken. I'm not an alcoholic. You know, my Docket team didn't fucking leave me. You know, it's just like, I don't understand who's fucking telling him this bullshit. He might just be making it up. This might be the intention, right? He might just be trying to get to me. You know, he might just be trying to, you know, fucking jerk off while being like, haha, I got him again. Like, that could be it. That's a possibility. Hush Pop said, that's what we miss. Nah, dude. Like, there was one time where it was fucking Billy versus Riley, right? And he's like, call Billy out. And I'm like, fuck off, no. Nope, not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's like, do it. I'm telling you to do it. Nope. Fuck no, I'm not doing it. I don't believe it. So, Mr. Rastov didn't leave. No, it was a mutual thing, right? And I initiated the conversation. It wasn't the other way around. Didn't get my fucking heart broken. Just drifted apart. It's as simple as it was. We just woke up and we're just like, we're just not really in this anymore. And so we just stopped being together. That's as simple as it was. Thank you for the star, DJ Payne. Appreciate you. Project Mayhem said, Rastov, sometimes in life you need to do things you don't want to do. Going back for a reunion show with Boogie and Keem is a must happen. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if I want to. You know? And the thing is, it wasn't like, dude, I've had bad breakups, right? Keemstar was the worst, you know. He still won't let me go. But you know, he was my worst breakup. But like that breakup was chill. It was like, are you into this anymore? Neither am I. Like, and that was it. That was literally it. It was sad. It was really sad. But yeah. Hushpup said he does say things about all the Voldemorts that I know are not true. They underestimate what we can see. Yeah, I know. They just think you're all stupid. It's all about like it's all about attacking people's character, so you feel like you've been scammed, so you go back. You know. That's all it is. You know, but like, you know, honestly, I hope his wedding goes well. I hope it's a good day. I hope nothing actually fucks with it, you know. Does he deserve that? Probably not. But I'm a better person than you are, so I hope you have a good day. You know, they say that his projects always fall apart after 2 years, but I don't think he usually has this many people that will be out of work if he fucking calls it, you know. He's just trying to get a reaction from me. He's done the same to many hosts that leave. Yeah, he can get a reaction. That's fine. I don't mind giving it. I get something out of it too. It's hard planning to stream every day. Look, it's hard. 5 days a week. It's tough, man. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not as easy as it looks. So look, hey, if he wants to react, I get something out of it. It's all good. Gives me something to talk about. Just appreciate you guys being here. It's fun when we do the kind of lower key streams, just chilling and hanging out. I enjoy these ones. You know, man, I'm a far better person than Keem will ever be. I know they tried to change me. They tried to break me. They tried to change me. They just couldn't do it. 3 days stream, 2 days gaming. I mean, honestly, financially, that just wouldn't work. You know, like to be able to keep doing this as a job and keeping the bills paid, I got to do the main channel. But I enjoy doing the gaming thing as a side thing rather than a main thing. Like games are my hobby, so turning the hobby into a job, like it just doesn't feel great. You know what I mean? Badger said the rumors came from lolcow Reddit. Oh, did they? You know what? Maybe they did. Might have come from the Reddit. Power Edge with the gifty. Thank you, brother. I'm a PP warrior? I might be. I might be a PP warrior. But look, hey, I can honestly say though, I made it 6 months and I didn't lean on them at all. I didn't make like they weren't my content. All I did was respond, you know. I'm proud of myself because that's the secret. That's the secret right there. Thank you for the star. Powerage. Thank you for the gifty. The secret is, right? In his mind, this is how it works. All right, let me fill you in. If X hosts are out here using the LCU as content, he still thinks you're eating off his plate. I didn't eat off his plate. I got my own plate. I filled it up with tier lists and AI stuff and music and all kinds of other stuff. I got my own plate. I don't need to eat off yours. Yeah. Thank you for the chili Project Mayhem. Thank you for the 6-7 powerage. Thank you for the star, Project Mayhem. Thank you for the gold coin. You know what, Dingy? I genuinely, for a moment, thought about making a massive Discord for all of the ex-hosts and their community, but I was like, dude, that shit's just that's just a massive ego fight waiting to happen. I think at some point, you know, because you know some viewers gonna fight with some viewers, and then like people are gonna be like, no, you know what I mean? Like it just would become, the risk would be fucking hell. Oh my God, Hushpop with 50 gifties.
Hear ye, 50 just hit. 50, that's wild. Check your name right now. Don't miss it. 50 in all at once. The whole room just jumped. Stay up, stay loud. Let's go. Look at that. Names flying. Can't keep up. That's crazy. This is a big moment right now. Hey, who sent that? That's huge. Thank you. You just changed everything. We won't forget that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot. That's crazy. I didn't expect anything like that. Fuck me. Oh my God. I just want people to be happy. That's genuinely what I want. I want people to be happy, and I want people to leave me the fuck alone. Like, you know, be happy over there. You know? Oh man, thank you so much. That shit's crazy. Yeah, you can join the Discord on a gifty if you want to come join and hang out, you know. The community is nice, it's low key, it's fun. It's a nice chill vibe. Yeah, I appreciate that a lot, honestly. Man, it means a lot. Thank you so much. It's and Powerage for his gifted as well. Hello, Maine. How you doing? I think one thing that we can all agree on, though, is that at one point or another, we all loved the LCU. And I know a bunch of you don't actually know much about it because you came here after that, contrary to popular belief. But, you know, for the ones that were there, at one point, you loved it. At one point, it was one of the best things that you were watching. You were sucked in. You enjoyed it. No one can take away the good feelings that it used to give you. And no one can take away the good experiences that we used to have when we worked there. You know? That's something that I will never forget, right? It was one of the best times of my life. Honestly. It honestly was. It was fun. It was enjoyable. You know, the fucking community was cool. The drama was like drama, but not too serious. You know, I honestly think, and people can disagree with me, but I think the CD-ROM thing just fucking changed the community, and after that, it was never the same. That's how it felt for me. Like, that was the first time I didn't want to be there, you know? I was like, this shit's just too real. Like, this is just, I've been through too much in my life. I just fucking don't want to deal with this anymore. And after that, it was just downhill. That's my opinion when it where it turned, honestly. That's my opinion. So, you know, he built it and he destroyed it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's his to destroy, right? Like, he made it, he can destroy it. Like, it's up to him what happens to it, you know? Yeah, after that, like, after the CD-ROM shit, it just got too real. It was just fucking Shredder with the 20, bro. Thank you, man.
Hear ye, 20 just hit, 20, no way! Check your name, did you get one? That's crazy! 20 in, back to back, things just picked up fast. Stay with it, don't slow down, keep it going. Hey, who sent that? That's a big move, thank you! You just turned it up. We see you!
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. Yeah. So, one day, Anime Love, you'll get one. One day. You've had it before. I know you can get them. I've seen you get them in a previous month. I still want to see if we can make these little these bombs explode. I think that would be cool. Little explosions on the stream. Project Mayhem said that topic kept being brought up every day. I was getting pissed about it. I brought it up a lot. Yeah, because it fucking ruined it for me. Like, I hated it. I think I kept bringing it up because I was trying to find a way like to move past it, but it just sucked ass. Alex with the 5.
Hear ye, 5 just hit. Check your name, did you get
one?
Welcome in, don't be quiet. Hey, who said that? Thank you. 5 in just like that. Say hello, you're in now. Make some noise, let's go. That was clean. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, as always, you guys kill it. Hushpop said, yes, I've recently been unable to watch for any length of time. Life is tough. I don't need that for pleasure. Rage baiting, humiliating people is not entertainment to me. No, it just gets a, it just gets to a point where it's too much, right? That's why Balls was the perfect show. Because you need a palate cleanser. You need something to reset you from all the drama so you can have more drama. Otherwise, people get burned the fuck out. Like, it just... It's not that difficult to understand, you know? Like... Look, I may have been new to this whole thing, okay? But I feel like I knew what I was talking about. You know, there were many shows that I was helping in the DMs without any fucking credit. I never, like... You know, I never took fucking credit for helping out in a lot of these shows with ideas and like suggestions and shit like that. They never said it. I never said it. Right? People would come to me for help. Right? And I would help them because I wanted them to succeed. I wanted everybody to succeed because the rising tide floats all boats. But unfortunately, Keem's a fucking tsunami. So he just sinks the boats. We'll get to your dono soon, Della. I hope I got my life together as well. Fat Camp 2 was the LCU funeral. Yeah, it was bad. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just sucks because it could have been so fucking good, you know? Like, it could have been awesome. Could have lasted for a long time. Yeah, you just that's what happens when you just keep chasing virals, man. Like they're just trying to chase viral moments, thinking that that's gonna do something. It just doesn't. You know, people want consistency. People want that's really it. People just want consistency. They want something that they can rely on. They want to know that if they show up every day, they're gonna get something specific. You know, I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go.
Control Alt Della super chatted $19.99. Been stuck at work, but I hope you got your life together. Ha ha.
Yeah, look, eventually, Della, I'll get my life together. It's quite tough. It's quite tough, you know. You know. Thank you for the star, DJ Payne. It's yeah, it's I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. And I hate it when people say that, but it is, I guess, in this situation. Oh, Angie got her monetization back? Nice. Congratulations. It's very cool. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's, look, I already proved I don't need to fucking lean on that place for content. Already did that. Last 6 months is proof of that. And I'm going to keep doing my tier list, and I'm going to keep doing my goofy AI. And we're going to continue to make dumb AI songs and listen to them all the time. Because that's what I like. Okay? And I make what I want to make. I don't give a shit. Like, I tried reacting to shit. I can't do it. I don't like it. I tried reacting to videos, you know. The only video I've been able to react to, like, successfully and enjoy it was reacting to Dame Drops. Is that his name? And his fucking pump penis. That shit was crazy. Oh, you applied for your monetization. Okay. Fingers crossed it all goes well, you know? Fingers crossed it all goes well. Should get together with the other former hosts and do one stream as a round table. Okay. This is where it gets complicated, right? Because there's a bunch. Oh, I don't say a bunch. There are certain ex-hosts I don't like, and there are certain ex-hosts I want nothing to do with. So that makes it complicated, right? Because I don't get jack shit out of that. Like, fuck that. No, no. I'm not looking to boost up some of these pricks. They can go fuck themselves. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. Respectfully go fuck yourself. You know who you are. Oh my god. Dude, why is this so laggy? StreamElements is killing me today. It's killing me. But I know, I get it, right? The people would want to see some kind of round table. They'd want to see some kind of, like, you know, big group panel discussion. You know, Savage does panels with a bunch of people that jump up.
Get it into, like, here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could
At
go.
Control Alt Della super chatted $4.99. To be fair, I had several hosts reach out to see if I knew if you were okay, so people were worried.
I mean, fair enough. I'm fine. Just to make it perfectly clear, I'm doing great, actually. It's been good. Just do it? No. Look, I got no interest in like this is what kind of fucked me up a little bit, right? You leave the LCU, right? You're like, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. So like that's why I move on and do something else. I talk about it now because like they keep fucking stirring shit up, and it's like, you're gonna keep stirring shit up, I'm gonna talk about you. You know, I'm gonna respond. But that's all this is. This is a response. Hushpup said, I always believed you had good instincts, especially with people. I've always, look, there have been some people that have, you know, that I have said have been bad, and they've been bad. And those same people then try to spin that I'm bad, except there's no proof of that because I am who I am. You know, don't make you put a spell on me, dude. I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to do it. What's up, Glock Loaded? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's one of those things though, you know, like I can't blame people for being unhappy, right? I can't blame people for being unhappy. I can't blame people for wanting things to go back to the way that they used to be, you know? But it's different times, you know? And the thing is it's not going to go back to the way that it used to be. It's not going to get better. It's only going to be different. And, you know, I hope that they can figure out a way to make it work, you know? And if making it work means they bring back a bunch of ex-hosts and a bunch of ex-hosts go back, then go with God. Right? Doesn't bother me. Like, I don't give a fuck, right? If you know, if a bunch of the ex-hosts that left decide to go back, I don't care. Like, do it. If that's what you feel like you have to do it. I won't be there. It won't be me. But like, if they want to, right, they can. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to shit on anybody for going back. Right? Because if you think you can make it better, if you think you can fix it, awesome. You know, like, and the thing is, I heard Buff got flack for going up on that show. I'm like, why? Makes no sense. I don't care. Fucking good for Buff. It's a step in the right direction, you know? It's a step in the right direction of hopefully one day, right? People can just stream without worrying about who the fuck they're watching, because that's the problem. And look, I don't get fucked over by like people being told who they can and can't watch. You do. The intention behind it originally was to starve, for me specifically, was to starve me out of money so I couldn't afford to stream. So I would have to either go get a job or go back to the LCU. That was the intention. Right? Because I don't know if you remember this. When I first left, he said he was going to fly to my house, beat me up, and then, you know, when I didn't react to that, he said that he was going to make it so that he was going to fucking bully me off the internet or some shit like that, make it so I could earn no money whatsoever, you know? So that's why people got banned, because they were like, the idea was that if you were scared of getting banned, you wouldn't come over here and support me. But like I said, it doesn't impact me. Putting restrictions on viewers only restricts the viewers. I still fire up my stream regardless. You know? And the thing is like, I've had people being like, "Oh, you should sue him. You should threaten." I don't care. Like, just let me go. Just leave me alone. Like, that's all I want. I just want you to fuck off. That's as simple as it has to be. Just fuck off. I'm gonna keep doing my tier lists, you know? And I get it, right? People think that shit sucks. And maybe it does. I like it. I don't give a fuck if people don't like it. I care about the people that do like it. You know? You don't think any of the old hosts will go back? I mean, if they did, though, I wouldn't fault anyone for doing it. I wouldn't. Like, if Billy went back, I wouldn't fault him for doing it, you know? If Buff went back, I'd be like, why? I'd wonder why, because like he's been doing better than everybody. You know, I think Buff is probably the most successful ex-host. And that's a cool place to be. You know, congratulations to Buff. Give some fucking dubskis in the chat. I want you guys to give some dubskis, make the dubskis rain for Buff, because he has honestly been the most successful ex-host that's left. He's you know, he's tried new shit. He's connected with a different community. He's, you know, like it's a cool thing. I'm proud of him. He did it. It's awesome. You know? But if anybody else went back, like if Scooter went back, I wouldn't judge him for that. You know what I mean? I don't think he will go back, but if he did, I wouldn't care. Like, I wouldn't judge him. It's fine. Now, I would judge him if he went back and started talking hella shit on me again. I'd be like, bro, we've played this record. We know how this finishes, okay? But you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it is what it is. People have to do what they have to do, right? Like, if going back to the LCU means keeping the dream alive for you, then do it. You know? I don't judge. I really don't. I don't judge. I don't care. You do you. I'll do me. That's how it should be. But it's just like, bro, if they're going to make up stuff, it's just like, clock loaded. Oh, it's going to read. Thank God for that. If it read, come on, man. Why? This lag is crazy. Fuck you, StreamElements. If Billy ever goes back for a guest appearance, he needs to wear a shirt from my store. That would be hilarious.
I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could
That
go.
lock loaded DAC super chatted $4.99. I'm just glad to see you're doing good, Del.
No, thank you. Like, look, honestly, everything's great. You know, life is moving in fucking fantastic directions. You know, I feel like we're carving out a little tiny piece of the internet so far. You know, I hope we can keep growing. But even my personal life is great. You know, I have nothing to really be sad about at the moment, which is a good place to be. Which is why I feel so fucking uncomfortable, because things are going well. If it was going bad, at least that would be fine. Dude, StreamElements, dude, sort your shit out. Dude, StreamElements. Hushpup said, Rastov, there's someone who genuinely needs psychiatric intervention and it's not you. I can't wait for Corey to have his own version of StreamElements completed. I need you, bro. I need you. This is great. This has been like a few minutes now. Like, what the fuck? Hold on. Let me refresh it. Let me refresh it and see if that helps. I replayed it and it's not showing up. What the fuck? Dude, it actually broke. What? Aw, man. Son of a bitch. Powerage said, still might buy and send Boogie a calendar. That would be funny. I literally replayed it and it did not work.
I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could
At
go.
Powerage _1986 super chatted $5.24. Still might buy and send Boogie a calendar lol.
I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean?
Oh god, now it's
like,
gonna do it all at once.
As far as I could
At
go.
Powerage _1986 super chatted $5.24. Still might buy and send Boogie a calendar lol.
Okay. Yeah, look, apparently it's not actually that hard to make a widget. You can do it with ChatGPT. It just has to know how to read the chat. So, you know, it's cool. I love the fact that, you know, we can do stuff like that now. You know, Nom Nom's made one, and it's funny because like Nom Nom's one looks vaguely familiar to the one that's over in the house here. Look, if he has found love over there and he found purpose and he's working for them, good luck to you guys. I kind of want that to happen. It'd be so funny. Reload the overlays. Might have to. Let me redo it. Yeah. But no, like, you know, things are going good. Life's not actually falling apart. It's just funny to meme about it, honestly. Oh, cool. It's not loading. Dope. Awesome. Let me go in this way. This one's what we're looking for. Log in, baby. Gonna get my StreamElements. You need more widgets? Dude. There's some cool shit that can be made. Definitely some cool shit that can be made. Okay, we want this. You know what? Let's change the voice. Dude, why it won't StreamElements is actually just fucking lagging, dude. Like it won't even let me into it. Oh, that took so goddamn long. Okay. All right. We need a new voice, I think. Who is this? Oh, good. It's going to do this thing where it doesn't fucking work. We should make a calendar, send one to all the hosts at the LCU, and definitely to Keem. There are 12 of you who have left, the ghosts of LCU past. That's actually fucking funny. I don't want to make another calendar, though. It's bad enough I have the stupid thirst trap calendar that we made. All right, what does this even sound like? Sounds like nothing, I guess. Okay. You'll still remember Keem saying I ruined his entire 2026? Dude, that was funny as shit. I can't lie. That made me laugh. Bro, I was so evil. How dare I leave? You don't want to be here, then go. Okay. How could you leave me? Fucking crazy. Let's do this. I always like this one. Dude, what the fuck? You know what, bro? I don't give a shit anymore. Let me fix this. Oh, man. Holy shit, we've gone like way over when we normally finish. Normally 2 hours is kind of good. I guess we were just vibing today, you know? Guess we were just thriving and vibing. And I mean, that's how it should be, right? We were just chilling so much, we forgot that we forgot the time. We lost track of time, baby. Oh, baby. Did I make one? It's no longer purchasable, but we did make a thirst trap calendar. It was... Oh, there's too much stuff on it. I don't really want to show it. It's not great. It is unfortunately the thing that is sold the most in my store, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You heard that I just said no thank you to them from Bill. Yeah, well, you know, I got added into the group chat and he was like, let me know when I can get on a call with you guys. And I just said no thanks and then left. So I'm just not interested. Like, I just don't have no interest in talking to, like, you know, the guy like adds people that, you know, VIPs and, you know, they're like, he added people from my server that were like mythics and champions and shit like that. And, you know, some of them accepted the request. Some of them didn't. No, I took it out of the store. Thank God for that. You know, so he added a bunch of those people and then tried to get them to come back to the LCU, you know. One screenshot I've seen said, oh, if you want to come back, just drop a 50 bomb and help this show hit their goal. The thing is he doesn't ask if they want to come back. He just assumes they do. So he tells them, oh, you can come back if you do this. And I don't want to come back. You know? Yup. It's just crap. And the funny thing is, like, when he was up on Billy's stream being like, Della didn't get doxxed, nobody told me about this. Dude, I told him on the phone, right? I told him what had happened. He was like, I don't care. What the fuck do you want me to do about it? And so then Billy tried. Yeah, I had that screenshot. Yep. I was like, you ain't gonna gaslight your way out of this one. You knew about it. You knew about it. You didn't care. You said it was Wing's fault. You know? And I get it, right? Like, what can he do? But, like, don't act like no one told you. Like, that shit's crazy. Why wouldn't I want to go back? Keem's such a rational and kind employer, right? I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I'm just enjoying, you know, living the dream, doing my own thing, having fun. That's how it should be. You know, we just straight chilling. What happened to Wings? Oh, like in December, a bunch of people that were in Wings' server got doxxed. If you were a supporter or a mod, they doxed a bunch of people, so. Yeah. Yeah. The end of the day, who wants to be in a call with their ex-boss? Yeah, I just, no thank you. There's a reason you're blocked, right? There's a reason you can't just contact me directly. It's because I don't want to talk to you. Well, I wasn't being dramatic when I did that. I was just like, I just can't be asked with this anymore. Athletics said I got doxed in Wing streams. Yeah. But I still hope he has a good wedding. Like, genuinely, you know, that should be the happiest day of his life. I hope that he doesn't worry about the LCU and shit like that, you know. Della said I was a mod on his channel and in his Discord, so I got doxed bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what's funny? Like, I had to get myself fired to get off live, right? Like, I was just, you know, I got to the point where I was just like, fucking fire me then, fire me. And he was like, okay, you're fired. And in that moment, I felt free. And I remember being like, I remember just being like, oh my God, I'm actually fucking free. Like, that's crazy. Dude, is it still gonna lag after
I could barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go.
Control-Alt-Del super chatted $4.99. Can I say that I talked to Kelly and checked on Wings and he's super happy not streaming W?
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, it's yeah, I just think him on the internet just wasn't a good
I could
idea.
barely get it into like here. Like, what do you mean? Like, that's about as far as I could go.
Future said, greasy pizza lovers and Reese's fans rejoice. Don't let Rastov silence us. No. Okay, look. I don't like greasy pizza because that shit goes everywhere and Reese's taste like us. We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. Reese's is horrible, okay? Yep. Reese's is horrible. It's a terrible chocolate. Ugh. Disgusting. Nasty shit. Nasty, 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 nasty. I still think he'll probably be back, though. Hushpup said, Rasty, I thought you were great and breathed a sigh of relief when you walked. Same with Nightmare. I was abusive in saying, but you are lolcows doesn't make it fine. It just, I think one of the interesting things about me in the LCU was I felt like a normal guy in this crazy world that like people could relate to. So like shit was going down and I was like, I don't understand any of this stuff. And I think that's how a lot of people that were watching felt too. So it felt really cool to be like the voice of the people in a lot of situations. It was abusive, not you were abusive. I was like, I don't remember you being abusive, but you know. I was like, I don't remember you ever being super nice. Oh, man. It wasn't a confession. Look, I can take you to the confessional if you really want, right? Look, I'll take you to the confessional. It's fine. No, wrong one. It's okay. If there's something you wish to confess, now is the time. This is a safe space. So if there's something bad that's happened that you just need to get off your chest, you can tell me. You're safe here. It's okay. You remember the hole digging episode and how you were just over it? It was terrible. It was at the point where like he wouldn't offer help with fucking ideas. He would just shit on the ones we came on and then be like, or if you know, just do it anyway. Like, no, it was just horrible. You definitely beat up on me for that hole digging show. Look, in theory, okay, in theory, it was going to be look, there's only so much you can do, okay, in a fucking 4-hour show.
It into like here, like what do you mean? Like that's about as far as I could go.
Control-Alt-Del super chatted $4.99. I must confess, I never wanted that group call lol.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Be entertaining, dude. That shit triggers the hell out of me. That's the thing. I never wanted to be on live. Never wanted to go back on live. You know? And it's people would like shit on me. They shit on me for being on the main show. I'm like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be on it either. I don't like it. I wouldn't watch this shit myself. Like, look, but you know, at least now I can say that I've been on something amazing, you know. And when we look at the Hall of Fame of live hosts, you know, I'm right up there, right next to such amazing people like Batgirl, Glammy, Booster Gold, you know, it's just a real like pantheon of just raw talent. You know, like at one point, dude, we were slumming it for a while, but fuck, man, after those heavy hitters got put on the show, I'm so grateful that I get to be included in that list now. Fucking hell. Did they make me rewatch the show? Yeah, there were a couple of times he jumped in and was like, okay, I want you guys to sit here and tell me where you fucked up. It's like, oh, bro, I didn't like being on it. I don't want to watch it. But that's the thing. He told me that if I quit live, the LCU would die in 2 months and I'd be responsible for everyone losing their jobs. He said that to me twice. The level of pressure I felt with that on my shoulders, right? Because I was like, there's no way that's true, but what if it is, right? I didn't want to be responsible for people losing their jobs. You know, it was 100% manipulation, right? But that's what he said to me, and that's why he said I had to be on live. And then the thing that really sucked was like I had fucking douchebags like fucking Tommy C being a massive cunt. And I'm like, why am I staying here to keep this guy employed? Like, that was the struggle I was having. I was like, I just want to leave so that guy's unemployed. Like, fuck him. He's a massive piece of shit. Aaron said the best live episode ever was the chair episode, not trashing live, but that was random gold. Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. That was pretty fucking funny. Yeah. So, dude, legitimately said that if I left live, everyone would lose their jobs, and I was just like, oh, the pressure that I like, dude, that shit kept me up at night. It did. Because I cared about the people that worked there. I did. I cared. I didn't want fucking like Billy to be out of a job, right? And I know that he would have been just fine, you know? I didn't want anyone else to not be able to stream because the LCU died. I didn't want to be blamed for it either. So I was like, fuck, okay, fine. I'll do it for the people, you know? And then, but it's like you force me on the show and then you're like, you have to act like you want to be here. I'm like, dude, you're asking me to lie. Like, I don't want to lie. I don't want to be here. You made me be here. Tommy C's biggest problem is that he's still banking off the fact that he was kind of funny 10 years ago. He just doesn't say much. Like, if you actually listen to what he says, he's just not saying much. It's all just bluster, you know? Melinda said he played on your conscience. He knew what would make you do what he wanted, and he went by that. Yeah, like, you know, I didn't want to be the reason that the fucking universe died. Because I love the universe, you know. I love the people in it and the shows and all that stuff. Della said his biggest critique is that you play Best Friend Simulator, aka you actually care about your fans. Again, all of the things that they say I do, the Best Friend Simulator, I don't do. Right? It's all fake. Like, he's more parasocial with people than I am. I don't have time to fucking talk to people all the time. I don't know how he does. Like, it's crazy. Like, I never hit anyone up in the DMs, but he did. I never poached anyone, but he did. Hushpup said that's what he does. You made it clear you didn't want to be on live. You left, Scooter left, Sweet Tea left, came back over live. A normal boss would realize there was oh, yeah, there was an issue and probably changed things, right? Yeah, you would think, but no. He just didn't want to do it himself. That's what it boils down to. He didn't want to do it himself. You know? But the thing is like, you know, your mama didn't make me quit. Tommy C didn't make me quit. Like, they weren't even really factors in it. I was just over being micromanaged, right? You know, sitting there just fucking stressing over a plan for a show only for it to get shit on every day. Like, I just couldn't be fucked. Nah, I'm good. You know, I'll go fail on my own. You know, I don't need to fail and have it put on blast every day. Like, this isn't making me better. This is just making me miserable. So, yeah. His drinking definitely got bad after I left. Yeah. You can critique him at 3 a.m. He'll join your show like, why you say that mean thing about me? He wants to change hosts into him. He wanted his own content, but he didn't want to do it himself. Yeah, like, the thing is I didn't want to be him, and I was never going to be like him. You know, I'm different. I have a different outlook on life, you know? It's just frustrating. And honestly, the only reason I'm talking about this now is because it's frustrating that it's almost 7 months and this motherfucker just will not stop fucking talking about me all the time. And he's like making up shit still. Rastov broke his heart worse than Lynx. Yo. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see you were wrong, and it was never my fault at all. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's just dumb. Problem is that Brantley's cronies are being pumped up into the spotlight. Live is so ass right now. Dude. Who leaked that I'm single? I did a stream on it. Like, I said it on a stream that I was no longer in a relationship. You know, because we just went our separate ways. You know, still live together because like we have to. We're locked into a lease, and that's fine. But like we're just friends now. It's chill as fuck. Hushpop said, pressure kills creativity and always will. You cannot be him. Nobody can. And if you could, he would hate it so badly. You know? Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know. There's a lot of things that would have to change for that place to get better, you know? You didn't know that you had to do that too with your ex. It was scary. You thought she was going to end your Minecraft in your sleep. That shit's crazy. Yeah, no, it was nothing like that. It was literally just one day we were just like, you know, I don't think this is working. Are you still in it? And she was like, no. And I was like, neither am I. So, you know, we just got too comfortable, and that's okay. That shit happens. You know, you just drift apart like that. We were still buds. We were still friends, you know. There's nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm not an alcoholic. The only time I drink is on stream, and it's only really been if I have no other plan for a Friday. So, yeah. But I don't know. I think this is probably a good stopping point. Let me see if I can actually redirect now, because I haven't been able to redirect in the last few days. Oh, I think it's back. Who do we want to go see? Who do we want to go see? Let's have a look. Yeah, everything's all good. You know, I'm talking to someone new. You know, she's out there chatting with new people. It's cool. It's fine. There's no hard feelings there. You know, it was there was a little bit of a transition going from you know, from being in a relationship to friends, but you know, that shit all got worked out. That was just like a couple of days. Let's see. My breakup with Keem has been a whole telenova. Yeah, dude. Like, I've been cheated on before, you know. I've dated a woman that used to hit me, like, you know, all kinds of crazy shit. And Keem's breakup was still worse. Still way worse. Let's send you guys to, you know what? I haven't shown him love in a minute, so. Yeah, but it all works out. It's all fine. Like, you know, is what it is. Ooh. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Go and tell whoever I send you to that Rastov loves you. And I will see you tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye now.